I can't believe it's taken 11 years. In fact, I would have been surprised if it took 11 weeks when I began it back in 2008. I've created a monster. It's a big green, lovely monster, but it's a monster nevertheless. It's very demanding of time and water. My name's Arnum. I'm an artist slash homeowner slash taxi driver slash, as it turns out, amateur landscape artist and rainforest creator. Darlington is one of the older industrial suburbs of Sydney. It has a long heritage as a railway working district. There simply was no greenery here. That started to change in the 80s with more enlightened thinking from local councils. I come into the picture in the early 90s when I moved into Darlington. So I'd just taken out a huge mortgage to buy this tiny ramshackle terrace here. I was looking for something to improve the place. Given I simply couldn't afford the renovations to my place at the time, I set about tinkering with the laneway here. More than a few stop for a smoko or a canoodle if they're lovers, or have their lunch here. Sometimes they even make films here or do photo shoots. In fact, on Mercedes Fashion Week up at Carriage Works, you often get models coming down here and doing a shoot or two. So, much to my surprise, what was a barren dead end of a laneway has become this oasis. I've found that a mixture of stone and metal, usually industrial pieces such as telegraph poles, old garden implements, metal objects used as garden ornamentation, small statuary, that seems to work, but I've got to usually put it up quite high on the walls to be out of the reach of the light-fingered. The Mexican wall at the back of the laundromat, it was this but ugly industrial space. I created some mosaics in broken willow pattern plates, in vertical columns at the edges of the walls. And so we expanded along the tops of the walls and across the patio to create quite a precarious and yet beautiful and hardy Mexican cactus garden. So it's been a question of it being, of the art in the laneway being durable, up high to resist theft, and safely secured. It also gives the eye somewhere to wander. So you get the greenery down low, and then your eye proceeds up either side to these sort of wings of art, of a sort of gallery, a sort of vertical gallery as you proceed the 20 metres or 30 metres or so down the lane. I wish more people volunteered to help with it because it's sucked up my life. It's become a lot more work than I thought it would. It's very rewarding work and I love the way it looks, but I wouldn't mind if the people who admire it chipped in every once in a while. But I don't know, if you become the author of something, as they say, you own it. And I'm happy to own it for the time being till I can maybe pass it along to someone else when eventually I move out of the neighbourhood or, I don't know, drop dead from horticultural fatigue. We've got the elk horns up here. They're struggling a bit, and yet they're still doing something to enhance that part of the garden. But I feel a peace out here. It's a concrete manifestation of my soul, really.